The resume you are sending to the company may not be getting noticed, but why? Because the cover letter that goes with it is bad. Whenever you send a resume to the recruiter or hiring manager, what is the first thing that they notice? The cover letter, right? When I say cover letter, what do I mean by that? It has to be something that encourages the employer to read your resume, and it should show them that you are the right fit for the job. But most people are sending the cover letter the wrong way. They don't know how to send a cover letter, how to format it, how to encourage the employer to read resume. So in this video, we will cover all the points that are needed to make the cover letter excellent. Let's start. How to send a cover letter. Most people think that they need to send a separate cover letter as an attachment, but this is not the case. According to me, sending a separate cover letter as an attachment is a waste. Most people don't want to open that extra document. Whenever a company receives a resume, they already have two things to read: the email body and the resume. Plus, you are making it more complicated by adding one more document for them, a cover letter. So what is the solution? In order to make the work easier and get shortlisted, you can send your cover letter in the body of the email itself. Write all the points in the email that you think should be in your cover letter and send it across. The same applies for LinkedIn and WhatsApp. Write cover letter in your message body of LinkedIn, WhatsApp, but there are two cases where you need to send a separate cover letter. First is the company is demanding a separate cover letter, then you have no choice but to send it separately, right? Second is if you are giving them a hard copy by meeting them or visiting their office, then you have no options but to give them a separate cover letter. So these are the two cases where you can send or give them a separate cover letter. So our first point is make the body of your message your cover letter. Let's come to the second point, how to address. When you are sending your resume to a recruiter or hiring manager, what is the biggest mistake you are making? Previously, I was also making the same mistake in sales emails. I was just writing to whom it may concern or dear sir or madam, which ultimately resulted in less replies from clients. So to get more clients, I did some research, read some books, internet, and I came to know that this was not the proper way to send email. You need to personalize it. So what is the best way to personalize it? Let's start by hearing the words of world famous self-improvement coach Dale Carnegie.
Remember that a person's name is to the person the sweetest and most important sound in any language.
According to him, the name makes the person unique among everyone. The information that you are giving or requesting from others will be considered important if you are using their name. I've improved my sales replies by approximately 30% after using name. Then why not use this method in your cover letter as well? Using the recruiter's or hiring manager's name will also show them that you have taken the time to research and personalize your application, which will ultimately give them the hint that you are interested in the role and the company. So instead of using to whom it may concern or dear hiring manager, use the hiring manager's name. Let me add one more thing to this. You can also use the title of the hiring manager. Suppose you are approaching the vice president of the company, then you can use dear vice president with the name of that person. For example, dear vice president Azhar. This is an added personal touch. Dear Azhar is also fine, but if you want to go one step ahead, then you can use the title. Using name and designation is fine, but how do you find them? You need to do some research online. Go to company websites, go to LinkedIn, Google search, or you can directly reach out to the company via phone and ask the name of the hiring manager or recruiter. So the second point is use names. Let's go to the next step. What makes your cover letter attractive or unattractive to a hiring manager? Don't know, right? To understand this, let's look at the way you think. What makes a job attractive or unattractive to you as a candidate? If you are a civil site engineer and someone is offering you the job of sales, then you will not be interested, right? Because it does not match your role. The hiring manager faces similar considerations. They are looking for a candidate who matches the role and job description that they have. It's not a match, they will reject it. So it is your responsibility to align your cover letter as per the job description to get shortlisted. You need to list the key points, skills, experience, or anything related to job description. This will increase your chances of getting shortlisted. But what do you do if you are applying for a completely different job? Suppose you are a construction engineer, but you are applying for the job of planning engineer. Then what? Both of the designations are different. Then try to find some common points between both. It is possible that a construction engineer could be doing a few things that are related to planning. like planning day-to-day activities, planning workforce or construction activities. They can be using planning softwares like MS Projects or Primavera. Then you can use these points in your cover letter. This will make your cover letter attractive and you can even get shortlisted for an interview. So the third point is focus on aligning your cover letter with the job description. Let's go to the next step. Make your cover letter stand out. While working, you must have achieved some big things. Like you must have completed some big projects in short span of time or in less money. Or if you are a team leader, you must have managed or trained 5 recruiters. Or if you are a sales manager, then you must have closed 15 deals in 1 month. So you can write whatever achievements you have made in the past. Writing achievements will make your cover letter stand out and even show employer your value and how hard you work. There is one point that you can consider while writing about your achievement. Numbers. Numbers provide a lot more detail. Instead of using close many deals, you can use close 15 deals in 1 month. It will give the hiring manager or recruiter an idea of how efficient you are. Let me give you one example of recruiter's achievement. Placed 5 roles of $100K in 1 month, built a good relationship with hiring manager, which gave repeated business, built a good relationship with place candidates to get references, trained 5 junior recruiters. Highlighting achievements will make your resume stand out. So the fourth point is highlight your achievements. Enthusiasm and passion. Recruiter or hiring manager prefers to choose candidates who are passionate or highly interested about the job and the company. Let me give you one example. If you are getting married, the person you are marrying is not interested in you. That person is getting married because of some pressure or something else. Then what? What will happen? What will be the result of this? Since other person is not interested, he will not put any efforts and there is a high chance that your marriage will suffer. Same is the case with the company. If you are not interested or passionate about the company or job, you will not going to put any efforts for company growth or to support your hiring manager. This will ultimately result in the loss for a company or it will put more pressure on hiring manager. This is the reason they prefer to choose passionate or interested people. So if you show your passion beforehand in your cover letter, then it will increase your chances of getting shortlisted. Now let's understand how to show passion. To show passion, you can use words like enthusiastic, passionate, excited, etc. You can also give examples related to past work where you have shown enthusiasm for work. For example, if you are a recruiter, you can write, I am happy to apply for the recruiter job at XYZ company as I am passionate about searching candidates and I have improved my closures of candidates from 3 every month to 10 every month in last 1 year. So you are showing them that you have improved your closures in last 1 year, which ultimately show that you are improving and passionate about the job. You can also show your motivation by explaining why you are interested in the position and the company. So the fifth point is just show them the enthusiasm and passion. Let's go to the next step. Check and edit. It is possible that after writing a cover letter, it might have multiple errors, such as grammatical errors or sentences that are not systematically correct. So you need to check the cover letter multiple times and make the necessary changes. Let me give you some tips on how to check and edit. You can check the grammar or spelling of your cover letter using online grammar checker websites. Many good websites are available online to improve your writing. These websites are not 100% accurate, so you need to review the changes carefully. Check for clarity. Don't use complicated words or sentences that are difficult to understand by the recruiter or hiring manager. Try to keep the words as simple as possible. Check the format, check whether the format is pleasing to the eyes or not. Use the professional font and adjust the margins and spacing so that it looks neat and organized. Read it aloud. Reading your cover letter aloud can help you catch any errors or awkward phrasing that you might have missed while reading it silently. So the sixth point is check and edit. Before ending the video, here is a sample cover letter. If you want, you can refer it and use it. I will paste the link in the description. So these are the 6 points that you need to consider while writing your cover letter. Hope you have liked the video. Thank you. Take care.